Broadway.
Yeah.
It's like an Orpheum. It's a big, like it comes out like a chick mug. It's a big ass venue. But
where's it at? Where'd you say?
In downtown LA on Broadway. Okay. And we used to go kick it up there. We were shooting out, smoke up there, bro. Like, yeah. I remember the first time I shoot out, I was with my homie Doinks, and we were up there, and we're tripping, you know, that shit's already hitting us. And
the way down is the scariest, right?
Yeah, no,
well, like, fuck, I'm gonna climb this little, like,
no, this idiot, yeah. So you know how they have the fucking ladders right on the side? This was a metalhead, dog. Like, he's just straight metalhead, right? And then after a greñudo ass fool, you know, that fool goes to the fucking ladder, dog. And I had just had a kid, so I was kind of going through that trip of like, oh shit, I'm about to be a father. I wasn't kind of like, you know, sure how I was gonna do it, so that's why we ended up streaming out. He's like, let's get a little fucking, you know, thing for you, and you'll get through it, you know. And so that was kind of like
the best idea was to shroom out and shit. You know what I mean? He's the only one getting it. The best idea was to shroom out.
Dog, and he's like dangling like Jim Morrison. He's like, oh, he's telling me, you gotta live life on the edge. And I'm deep, bro. You know, everything's already digital. I'm shrooming. Yeah. And then I go and I kind of look, and I'm like, bro, this was like 52
how many stories?
Like 15, you know, yeah. We're up there, dog. He falls, he's done. You know, I'm like, and I'm just tripping out. And then like there was like you can see like little people, and then they're like, ah, and they're supposed to start interacting with them. I'm like, oh, you're gonna burn us out. We're not supposed to be up here. First of all, we're shroomed out. Like you're gonna fuck this shit up, you know. And then now finally, I'm like, they're gonna call the cops on us or whatever, that you're gonna kill yourself. You know, I don't know what the fuck. I'm already all scared and shit. Panicking.
Honestly, it sucks sometimes doing psychedelics in public and shit. Like I remember one time we dropped acid too, and we were just like walking on the boulevard and shit, and I seen like this big ass dude and shit, motherfucker looking like a giant. We're like, oh shit, did you see that fool?
Did you see that
fool? Look like Shrek. And I shit you not, that.
Hey, did you see that fool?
Was a fucking like midget fool, like a short ass fool. We're like, yo, dog, like, you know, playing tricks on us, dog, like, yeah.
Hey, I mean, the shrooms, the acid.
No, it was really a big fool that just managed to pass by, and then some other like midget fool passed by, like right after, and we're like, yo, how does that make sense and shit, yeah?
Some big ass fool, and you're like, oh fuck, and then all of a sudden you're like, oh fuck, this is another little fool, right? Oh shit, right?
I was having this thing on the bus, like, I would like forget people around me, fool, and I'll get scared. Like, say I'll be like on the bus, and I could feel the presence, I'll feel like, man, I don't know why, dog.
That's some baby shit.
I was walking down Broadway, dog, and everybody.
The homie's on his fucking shirt. He wasn't like shrooms. He's like, that's like a smoky move, dog. That's a smoky move.
Hey, but how about when you're on the bus and shit, and you're like catching spots and shit, and then like the people get all mad and shit. You know, there's
like he's tagging back there.
I ain't tagging. I remember going to fucking LA, like going to go skate, like in Crenshaw, like by the jungles, by the fucking mall and shit.
Yeah.
And it'd be fucking. It used to be scary. I'd be like you don't know. Like I'm not even from Cali. I'm in Cali with my homies, like 4 or 5 of us.
You were by the jungles?
Yeah, we by the jungles, bro. Yeah. That 3-story fucking mall and shit. We go in there.
What is that? In that training day and shit, where the fools are on the jungles.
My brother lived right there. It was crazy, dog. Like, bro. I mean, now it's way calmer. Like,
and then up and down the street, like.
Yeah.
Come on. We'd go skate by the Shrine Auditorium. There's this like famous spot in the corner where there's like some ledges and like it's a pro spot. It's like a skate spot. Like there's some mani pads and shit. And we go from there to fuck. I forgot. I'm gonna be honest. It was a long time, so I don't know.
Did you ever go to Novo Park, skate park?
Yeah.
That's my hood.
Shit, and like one of these places, like, everybody look at me all fucking well, like I'm here to skate. I'm like, so I try to be cool with everybody. Like, hey, you smoke weed? I got ears and shit. And then I wouldn't even say I was from Vegas. I just go fucking skate.
Why not?
Back to that question you asked, dog.
It doesn't matter though. You know what I mean? It doesn't matter. You gotta represent.
Crazy draft story?
Now you got it. You got it.
Now you got it.
Because he started talking about like crazy shit, and then I went back to like. You know, but like, it was this one time, like, the homies, like, back to what I was saying, like, we'd be like, yo, let's go paint LA, like, it would be funner, you know? Yeah. So the homies, like, we had the whip, and we're like, alright, dog, like, let's go to Belmont tunnels and shit, you know? Yeah. So like, fuck it, let's go to Belmont and shit. So we rolled up, and it was just like a cool day at Belmont and shit, like, I don't know if you guys ever heard of Belmont tunnels and shit, but like, a lot of history right there.
Homie, I painted Belmont.
Okay. If you painted Belmont, you got your little stripe right there, like the Belmont stripe, yeah? But like, you know, you can see it. You can see it on the movie Colors. You know what I mean? Where the fool throws a rock at the cop car and shit. Like, That's Belmont and shit.
Yeah, that's basically it, because he's in the tree.
Yeah,
and then right when they come down there in front of that little house.
Yeah, there's the pavilion, it was like a pavilion.
Yeah. And that's
like,
it right there.
So yeah, we're painting the pavilion.
Yes, young grasshopper, yes.
We're painting the pavilion. I'm like 13 or like 12 years old and shit, you know? And with the older homies and shit that were like 16, 17, like, we're painting the spot and shit. We're all thinking we're cool, like catching throwaways, homie catching the top ledge and shit.
Yeah.
And out of nowhere, like some OG ass, like, gangster fool comes, but you could tell he was kind of doing bad. Like, you could already tell.
He was doing bad and shit.
He looked kind of rough, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he was actually camping out on the roof, dog. Homie had a tent on the roof, camping out. Yeah, dog. And then, look, he starts coming up to all the homies, like, yo, dog, this is the hood and shit. Like, if anything is in my body, like, you fools lucky owe me some feria and shit.
Oh, that's true.
Yeah, dog. The first time we get tagged, dog, just to paint in the hood, you know, we're like, damn, dog, for real? And he looks at me, dog, he's like, you're cool, dog, you're little and shit, so you could keep painting, you know? And I was like, alright, dog, so I got the pass and shit.
Oh, he gave you the pass and shit?
At the end of the day, he only one homie had actual money and shit. Yeah. So like one homie and shit.
Did he give him a dub or what?
He shot him like $30, dog.
Oh,
like
$30.
His little drug money, like he came through for the whole. He came through for the team, dog. Like for all of us, you know.
He's like, look, dog, we're gonna pay him. I'm gonna pay him, all right, dog.
It was gonna be like 5 each, you know.
Right.
We were like 5 heads.
Hey, you know, one time, man, I was out in fucking LA, dog. We were fucking just all over, fucking around, doing our thing. But we ended up in Venice. But we were there like in the nighttime, and we were painting this
Venice
shit.
at night be wild, dog.
Right, we were right there. We're just chilling, bro. Like one of the little cement barrier things, whatever. Right, I don't know. But we were painting over there. Then we had walked down and shit a little bit. But there was like, you know how like they have a little fucking where the fucking lifeguard is at and shit, whatever the fuck, like the lifeguard house. Yeah. So we were right there, and the other homies were over there, and like they seen some fucking there was a bridge, and they seen some hyenas. They were running, but they were like topless and shit.
Oh, shit.
So the homies were like, hey, we're gonna go screw us up, right? Yeah. So they run over there, and they were like, hey, whatever, right? Like they were acting cool. They weren't even tripping. But then the homies came back. When they were coming back, there was a fucking bum on the little lifeguard fucking house, right? And he fucking like just came out of nowhere. Cause I'm like watching this one. And this fucking bum is like over here in the little lifeguard house. And when they come running back, the bum just pops out, bam. He's like, what's up? Right straight below.
He was ready to go.
Yeah, he was ready to go, dog. So for sure, he was like, what's up? And the homies are just like, what the fuck? Like, what's up? And he's like, what's up? So they get down, dog, they start scrapping. And me and the other homie, we're smoking, we're like, should we have one? We're like, nah, this fool got him, right? Yeah. So they end up fucking this fool up, but this fool it was like close enough, I could hear what they were saying, and fucking the fool was like, he got up and was like, oh, that was a good fight. Right? The bum, right? He was like, that's a good fight, and fucking like, and you know what I mean? He was like, oh, throwing the dap. Yeah. And then he jumped back in the fucking little fucking lifeguard little thing, and just like laid back down, homie. And that was it, dog. Like
that message type of shit.
I don't know what it was, dog.
He just needed his late night fade. He needed his late night fade real quick. Like, let me get this fade over.
Yeah, homie. Yeah, that's what he needed.
Now I am.
So, right, it was just crazy as